the woman realized that not only was she experiencing memory issues, but she also seemed to be having hallucinations. Feeling unsettled, Mary returned to the scene of the incident. There, she unexpectedly found a suspicious earring in the nearby bushes. To her shock, it was the missing pair of an earring she had recently lost. However, she had only been back in her hometown for a month, and the only time she had taken this shortcut was the night of the incident. Plus, she never even got out of the car that night. So how did the earring end up here? Could it be that she had actually stepped out of the car, but had lost that part of her memory? After her mother's death, Mary had suffered a severe mental breakdown and had a history of mental illness. It seemed plausible to her that memory loss could be part of her condition. While she was still trying to make sense of it all, she suddenly heard the sound of footsteps trampling through the grass nearby. Worried that a passerby might see her, Mary quickly got into her car and drove away from the scene. However, when she returned home, another strange incident occurred. A stout man stood in the courtyard, staring at Mary intently. Strangely, as soon as her husband came over, the man disappeared. Jack, her husband, gave her a look of exasperation, clearly suspecting that Mary's old condition might be resurfacing. Later, at a friend's birthday party, Mary's best friend told her that the police had identified the victim as Wendy, one of Mary's co-workers. It was then that Mary remembered meeting Wendy at a gathering a few weeks ago. At the time, Wendy had learned that Mary was a teacher, and had even asked if Mary could tutor her twin children during the summer. Thinking back to the mysterious man in the courtyard, Mary couldn't help but wonder if the killer's next target might be her. After all, she did know Wendy. When Mary returned home, she shared her concerns with Jack. To reassure her, Jack promised that he would install security cameras at their house soon. He then immediately got up to check the doors and windows downstairs. But as soon as he left, Mary's phone rang. When she answered, there was no voice on the other end, only a burst of static. The same strange call came again the next day, and once more there was no voice, just the sound of electrical interference.